do I start Zay Jones? And Zay Jones, he had a tough week last week. I think it was just unlucky. He's usually pretty sure-handed. Zay Jones had over 100 receptions in his final year in college and was a former second-round pick of the Buffalo Bills. He only caught 2 of 7 targets in this game against Detroit, but he gets another shot at it, and fantasy managers should not be left on tilt. The Titans, I mentioned this earlier in the podcast, give up the most receiving touchdowns to opposing wide receivers, and they allow the most fantasy points to opposing wide receivers. It's going to be Christian Kirk. It's going to be Zay Jones. It's going to be Marvin Jones. A deep, deep cut is Marvin Jones for this week, especially with how stifling the Tennessee run defense is and has been as of late. Passes may be funneled Jones' way. And looking at what Zay Jones has done on the season, he's wide receiver 35 in fantasy points per game, wide receiver 33 in total fantasy points. He is wide receiver 29 in target share, 23%, 26th among wide receivers in target rate at 25.4%. He's had 10 red zone targets, which is 24th among wide receivers. He's 25th in yards after the catch among wide receivers. He's 18th in receptions, 16th in target accuracy. This is a player 27th among all wide receivers in win rate versus man coverage, and 23rd in target rate versus man coverage. And he's 25th among all wide receivers in total route wins per playerprofiler.com. So Zay Jones, this is a player that, he had a bad game last week, but I'm anticipating a bounce back and hopefully falling on the right side of variance.